This one looks fairly big, guys. I'm getting good temps right here, too. Ooh. How about that? I'm getting really good temperatures here. 33.16 pounds. How about 47.2, baby? 47.2. Awesome. Man, I also caught one at 47.2. Sweet. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partnered content creator for Expansive Worlds. And we're out here today fishing for brown trout. As you saw there, I just got a beautiful diamond brown trout. And right here where I'm standing, actually, this is the lake down here. Trailhead right here, all the way to the south, right below Magic Pond. And if you still don't know where Magic Pond is, I get that question a lot. Right on the main lake, Starter Lake, right here, the big lake, there's an island. You go south of the island down here to this little pond. That is Magic Pond right there, and you can get a ton of different diamonds there. We are just south of that, and this is where you can get a diamond brown trout like I got earlier. Now, right now, I'm fishing with a number 3 doe. Now, as Johnny Crowbro, Scarecrow's brother, has started to figure out, at different times of the day, these fish prefer different baits. And Jaxie Beard has also mentioned that a lot in his EW streams. Jaxie has also mentioned that temperatures do matter a little bit, and diamonds will not bite in certain temperatures. So there was a little bit of confusion on that, and some saying temperatures don't matter, some saying temperatures do matter. They do matter, and it is part of the equation, not the only piece of the equation, but it is part of the equation. That looks like a nice brown trout right there. Let's cast right at it. Although it looked like it just spooked off. I don't know why it would have done that. I guess it saw us move or something. I don't know. But anyway, guys, we're using doe right now, and then we're also set up to use the spinner as well. So we'll throw that on. I prefer to lure fish, but I think I did catch my diamond on doe. So you gotta, here's this one right now coming in. Let's see what's going on here. See how big a one this is. Now, I am fishing with a pretty big setup right now. I want to be equipped to catch whatever. Now, if you're a record chaser, you might want to try to test those limits and use a smaller pole and stuff if you're after those records. Now, there is a 42.2 degrees brown trout. Now, the temperatures that we are looking at, we want to look for something around 45 to 47 degrees. Now, the whole temperature thing has been an issue of hot debate, and we're not going to get into it too much today because either way, fish, eventually you're going to hit those temperatures on one side of the boat or another. I mean, it's just a matter of casting around, and eventually you're going to hit that. I will say this, when you have a 15-minute video, please watch the whole video. Don't watch 1 minute and then say, oh, he said this. Listen for the buts and the ands and the ors and the rest of the situation, because some of the things that I said in my temperature videos, people clearly didn't watch the whole video and listen for the whole explanation. And people took things out of context and went to the official Discord and said I said this and that when I didn't. Or if I did say it, I laid along the other stipulations that went with it. There are several factors other than temperature that help us catch these diamonds. So anyway, guys, that's enough about temperatures. Whether you want to go by temperatures or not, that is up to you. So that was one that we caught on the doe. I am going to now fish. As you can see here, we got a 2 spinner. All right, guys, here's something interesting. The hook size for the brown trout. There are 3 different silver hooks. As you know, that is my favorite. The silver, in my opinion, is the happy medium for catching diamonds. Now, some people will throw a gold and they'll throw a diamond on and they'll just throw it in there and go and take a nap or, whatever. But I like to catch fish, and you feel like you're being more successful, at least I do, when I'm catching silvers, and I just kind of think that's the happy medium of you catch enough silvers, eventually you're going to cause a diamond to spawn in. That's my method. That's what I do. That's what's been working. I've been catching a lot of diamonds lately. I feel like that is the way to go. Now, sometimes I'll move to a bronze hook. All right, here we go. Using the number 2 spinner. So this should be a brown trout. Let's see what we've got here. Got ourselves a silver brown trout. Well, not what we were going after, but we just got an Atlantic salmon gold 32.89. We were using the number 2 spinner. But we are over here in our second favorite spot, which is right here. We are close to the Atlantic salmon diamond hotspot there and there on this lake. Right down here is a known diamond grayling, roach, and brown trout spot. I don't have it marked, but this is a very common. It is one of the 4 spots that you can get a diamond. This would be number 2 when I show you guys the map here in a little bit. We were at 3 earlier, which is my favorite spot, and number 1 is to the north of us. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to switch over, change it up a little bit, and go with, I want to catch some bronzes because I need to do some challenges. So I'm going to switch over to a number 4 doe, because I've not been having too much luck with the spinner. So that seems to be my technique, is when I'm not getting bites on the spinner, I'm going to go with the doe. Just as soon as I switched off the record button, we got a bite here. Let's see what happens. I think we've got ourselves a brown trout, which is what we were after. And there we have a silver brown trout, 17.25. It didn't take long at all to get that bite. There's a challenge done. Let's just throw it right back out there. See what happens. All right, guys, it appears that we have got us another one biting here. We have a 6.9 brown trout. And we do have another taker that looks like the one that swam by earlier. He looks like he might be a little bit bigger than the other one that just bit. Let's see what happens here. There's a 15.85 silver brown trout. So it seems like they're biting on the doe really good, guys. So it seems that's the way to go. Go back and forth between the spinner and the doe. Right now they're hitting on the doe. And again, we are right here. Let's have a look at where else we can catch these diamond brown trout according to the official angler Discord. All right, guys, if you look right here, there are 4 known diamond locations that have been reported in the official angler Discord. We have number 3, which is where we started, and that is also where I got my diamond that you saw at the beginning of the video. Number 4 is where Callie Paul can sometimes be, and anywhere along that bank right there. Number 2 is where we are right now, and where we've been catching quite a few here. To the north at number 1 is also like a little river stream coming out that you can also catch some diamond brown trout there. But my favorite spots of these locations are 2 and 3. That is where I tend to frequent the most. I like 3 the most because you're not bothered by Atlantic salmon and other fish so much, and it just seems like I get way more bites and catches there at number 3. And it seems like the spinner and the doe are the best. 3, 2, and 1 are the hook sizes for silver. If you want to go 1 alt, you can, and above, you can get golds, diamonds there. But that is the locations, guys. Please do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, notify bell. Once again, let me know in the comments. Does this help you out? Is there another location that hasn't been reported in the official angler Discord? Let me know that, and also get in the angler Discord and report that. Just let Wilson know and he will update that. So there's probably other locations that haven't been found yet. These are the ones that we know about. I've told you my baits, I've told you my hook sizes and what I like to do. I find that they do bite a little better in the mornings, And that's typically the case with most fish, and that's a real life thing as well. But you can catch them throughout the day. You just got to know where to go, what depths of water, what baits. Change your baits up, guys. If you're not getting bites and you keep casting with the spinner, put that dough on. That's what I did, and they started biting like crazy. Let me know, guys, in the comments what video you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching. We will catch you in the next video.